Hello folks, if this is the first time you are clicking on this video, then this is Afronics. Welcome again to this tutorial, which is Arduino plus Proteus 8 professional tutorial for beginners. Alright, the main aim of this tutorial is for you that want to implement a project. You can model this project in Proteus 8 using Arduino, check it's working properly before you try to implement it in a hardware form. Or if you don't have Arduino kits now, then you can use Proteus 8 professional to implement your project here nicely. Mind you, the version of Proteus 8 that I'm using is Proteus 8.13. If you don't have this version, just check in the description below. You will see a video that will show you on how you can install Proteus 8 professional and also add Arduino and other component libraries that are not in Proteus 8. You add them and you can do your project smoothly. With that all being said, let us go straight. Our last tutorial was the first tutorial in which you were shown how to connect Proteus 8 professional and Arduino IDE, and also we did a project of which we were able to blink this LED. Here it is digital, right? It will come on for 100 milliseconds and then it will go off for 100 milliseconds, and this cycle continues. Now let us compile and then transfer our hex file here. Compile. Okay, mind you, if you are in the process of compiling and you didn't find these I don't know how to call it, these directories, you can just come to file, go to preferences, and then make sure that compilation is checked, and also if you are to upload it into the hardware, you check this one. But because of we need the hex file, so you make sure that this one is checked. Now when you check that one, you just have to compile again, then these will appear. So we are looking for our hex file. Here it is, it ends with .hex, right? So I have to go and highlight from the beginning. Okay, here it is, C drive until this .hex. Okay, Control C to copy, then come double click the Arduino in Proteus 8. Then in here which says program file, click Control A to highlight, then you say Control V to paste what you've copied. He said okay. Now if we run, this is what was happening in the last class, right? This was coming on and off for this time period, which is 100 milliseconds, this 100 milliseconds. So this cycle continues. So today now we are going to look at how to declare your variable. The process of declaring your variable, now we are going to add 2 more LED so that this thing that I'm showing you will be very easy to understand. So let me stop. Okay, now you go to this P, which goes for the libraries, then we need LED. Good, we already have green. Okay, I need blue, double click, and then I need red. Let's look for red. Red is here, double click. Okay, so here they are. We have blue, we have green here, and then we have red. The green is already here. Now let me hook up the circuit. All right, so now I've hooked up the circuit. The resistors, there are 230 ohms resistors, and then we have this one is connected to green as our first LED, and the second one is blue, the third one is red. Okay, these ones are combined together and they are grounded here. Okay, and I try to hide the details because I want it to look neat. Okay, so as we can see, it looks neat, right? So now it's time for us to go for our code. Now we move on to our code. The reason being, we are going to do declaration of variables, and from the top, now let us start with our LEDs. Okay, so put int is regarded as integer. That's why as soon as we put int, the color changed here, it is integer. And what are we trying to declare? Well, let us declare a green LED. Say green LED. Now which pin our green LED is connected? Here it is connected to pin 8. Please, I have one important message for you. Beware of your semicolon. Okay, don't forget your semicolon at the end. Okay, now we have another one. We say int again, and this time around is going to be blue LED, and this one is connected to pin 9. Okay, that is our pin 9. Say pin 9, and then we go for another one, int red, and this one is connected to pin 10. All right, so we've declared our variables. Now it's time for us to go to the void setup. As I said the last time, whatever program you put here will be executed once, and then in the void loop, whatever program you put here will repeatedly be executed. Okay, good. So we have our pin mode, the state of the pin, and we know here is Arduino pin, and the pins, they have two main functions: whether they receive, which is an input, or they give out, which is as output. So in this case, they are the one giving out, so that's why it is regarded here as output. Okay, so the mode of the pin is going to be output or input, but in this case we are the one sending signal out, which going to be an output. So let me copy this one, paste it 3 times. Okay, now instead of pin 8, you say green LED, and then this other one will be blue LED, and the other one will be red. Make sure the spellings correspond with the declared variables. If not, you're going to have some troubles. What happens here? We are going to use digital write, and this digital write, now we are sending an instruction to go out. So in this case, it means it has to send in digital value, which is going to be binary values. Okay, as it is giving out digital, we have analog and then we have digital part. So we are working with the digital part, so we are saying digital write. If it was an analog, we should have said analog write. Okay, and when you say digital write, high means for it to go is for pin 8 to come on. Okay, and this low means for it to go off, right? So instead of pin 8, we now put green LED. Mind you, our green LED is connected to pin 8, so say green LED. What happens here? So here our green LED will come on for a period of 100 milliseconds, and also digital write again, our green LED will go off 100 milliseconds. Then this cycle will continue. All right, so if we copy this one, let me space out, and then we paste again, space out again, and paste again. All right, in this case we are going to use, instead of green LED, we will be using here as blue, here again blue. Now for the last one, we are going to use red, so I just say red, and then this other one also red. All right, so now let us compile this. Okay, we have no errors. Mind you, if you have transferred the hex code here, whenever you compile this, you don't need to transfer the hex code again. It will automatically be updated here. So let us click play, As we can see here, I may zoom it a little bit so we can see the green, blue, red. Now let us do something a little bit. I want them all to come on at the same time and then go off at the same time. So this is how it's going to be. Since we have our green LED here, so all you need to do is to copy this for the blue LED, and then after the green LED we can then paste what we've copied. Good. Then we go for our red LED, copy, paste what we've copied. All right, so it means that 3 of them will come on for 100 milliseconds. Then we now go for the low. Say blue LED will go low for 100 milliseconds. Now go for the red. Now let us clear these ones. All right, so here it is. Our green LED will come on, blue will come on, red will come on for 100 milliseconds, and then they will go off for 100 milliseconds. Now let us compile this. You see, together, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, exactly just like how we want it. You can set up your LED based on your requirement, how you want the LED to work for you. Okay, so do some crazy things about the blinking of LED and comment in the comment section below. If you have issues, just comment in the comment section and then we will get onto you as soon as possible. Also, we'll be making about 9 ways of blinking LEDs, and this video will be up as soon as possible. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone whom you know that it will be helpful to. Guys, this is what I have for you so far. Kindly subscribe to Afronics. Don't forget the notification bell for upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video.